Hey again. Alright guys, welcome back to Sid Meier's Railroads, another puppy plays. So the last game we didn't do very well. We got bought out. Again, it was just because of, I'm not making excuses, but yeah, he had a pretty good start and we didn't, and that happens, and a lot of difficulty comes from that itself. It's not so much just this, because when you're on Moogle, he is also playing that difficulty level as well. It costs the same for him. So let's get started again. I'm going to do the same scenario. Hopefully this time we're not starting in the exact same places. Okay, I'm in Yuma, where I was, and he is not in Los Angeles. That's good. He's not in San Diego. That's good. I really want it to be where we're both kind of in smaller areas. Oh my God, where's he at? Yeah. Okay, full head. All right. So he's kind of in the north. I'm kind of in the south. That'll be kind of this will be good. This will be really good. Both smaller cities. Like his start's a little bit worse because his city is only demanding oil, so not a lot. All he can do is basically supply oil to make money right now. He could build into Las Vegas, but he can't transfer passengers between the two because Bullhead doesn't demand passengers. So he's going to really have to grow Bullhead before he can start making a lot of money. Let's see how we're doing with our start. Okay. We can produce gold. That's good. We can also produce food. That's good. The only question is there ore in the area other than that one right there? Okay, so that's the only ore. But this is the only city that's demanding it in the area. And how much livestock is there? Okay, there's a good amount of livestock. So that's how we're going to start Yuma, is by food. We want to be food getters. So we're going to do that. Yeah. Build our first train. Actually, do I want to buy the stockyard? Kinda do. I can always buy it later. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to buy it yet. I can't buy it yet anyway. My train costs too much money. Okay, that's fine. We'll buy industry as we go. Get our stock open here. So he hasn't started building yet. I'm really kind of curious to see what his opening move is. It's fun. You kind of watch the AI play. Sometimes you can watch their tracks go. They take a lot of time in the beginning of it. I don't know. It's like, there it goes. Okay. Yep. Obviously he's going for oil. It's the only really option that he has. And he's already got his train started. Pull him 3 oil at a time. Interesting. Am I missing something? He must know something I don't. I don't know. So kind of the same strategy again. I want to get into Eloy and into Phoenix. I don't know if I'm going to connect Eloy to Phoenix or kind of bypass Eloy and build another one like this. No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to build straight to Eloy. That way I can build the grapes and do it and stuff. Who else demands grapes? Just Eloy. So yeah, I'm going to have to kind of be smart about my routing this time and kind of build a little bit smarter. I'm going to focus less on our opponent. JP Morgan doesn't play as aggressively as Tim Hill does, or Jim Hill. He doesn't try to buy you out as fast. He's more of an expand and build a big empire kind of thing. So he's more into building blockades and building a lot of track and kind of taking over an area versus trying to buy the opponent out. So, okay. Oh yeah, okay. So that one's been delivered. So we're starting to make some money. What's our next step? I guess, I don't know. What's Blight's listening? Cash intends are offered to first to deliver 5 corn loads. Okay. It's not a great incentive, but it's a good place to start building to. Because I can start to grow this into a city, and I can get kind of like a food exchange between these two, with the cows and stuff. So that might be a good thing to do. And also, that's going to start to block him. Okay. Also, though, in that regard, excuse me, I don't know if I want to do that because I'd rather him take it than trying to compete over one spot. It's hard to manage, your trains when you're competing with somebody else, but you can make a lot of money off of that cornmeal. So, yeah, I think I might do that. Gonna build to Eloy first because I think that's more important. They actually demand food, and I think it's better to have a place that demands food now so that we can make some money off of it. And then we'll build the Phoenix after that. But yeah, I am going to kind of go with the roundabout thing like that later on. But for now, just Eloy. Start my passenger service between the two. So start in Eloy. No, I can't yet. I got to build that second track. So I do need to build a little side rail here so I can get, you know, the trains in and out. I'm going to build it for passenger service on the inside here. Yeah, I think that's right. Oh, I need to build this too. I keep forgetting about that. So I can get the gold started to be created. How do I want to do that? I think I'll go like, oops, go like this. Okay, hello, like this. When the times come, I know I can't afford it yet. I'm just trying to think about how I'm going to design the rail now for later. Max speed to 80 miles per hour, so that's not bad. Obviously, the tighter the turns that you build, the less quickly the trains can pass through them. So, fun fact, you didn't already know that. Oh, so I got those going. Who demands oil? Anybody demand oil? Ugh. Who demands that? All the way down here? In Eloy? What do you make? Your power plant. Okay. Yeah, delivering oil to a power plant's not super awesome because you don't really, like I said, you can't create anything from that. You don't make any freight to deliver, so not always that great. I don't know if I want to go with the cows next. Yeah, because, I mean, livestock makes way more than ore does. Ore does not make you much money. But I do want to get the gold going, so I am gonna do that first. I can't afford that. Okay. I know I said I was going to do the passenger service, but I kind of want to get gold created because I think, no, actually that may not be the best thing to do. Yeah, if I connect to San Diego, I can start delivering that gold. Gold, just that's the key to the game. That'll help you win faster because you're making more money. Since gold sells for 50,000 per car. Yay, we got the mogul. Okay. Another kind of slow start. The beginning of the game is always kind of slow. You're always kind of waiting for your first trains to kind of get going and making money. So, it is what it is. Looks like you set a record. Don't care. Now I can build this. I'm gonna build this. Yeah, there we go. I want to sell some of my stock too. I don't want to be waiting around too long. Normally I try not to sell my stock early on, but I need to get this line going so I can connect and get food delivered. This may not have been smart because now I'm kind of stuck here, but honestly, yeah, no, actually I just screwed that up completely, I think. Yeah, sure did. I'm gonna keep it. I'll work with that later. Again, routing is one of the harder aspects of the game. As you can see, there's already a problem here. I need another track so that I can get these both going at the same time. For now, this is fine though. Them alternating if they have to. I don't really have to get them in there that quickly. There it comes. Rolling in. Okay, dropping off his stuff. Cool. And there it goes. Okay, I'll expand this now. Where does it stop? Nobody knows. Let's rotate the camera. I'm really picky in this game about where I leave the camera. I like to always have it kind of in one spot. Okay, that's the way to go there. Now I got a station. Okay, yeah, I should have built that station before I had the track ready to go. That's my fault. Okay, we'll start with this. Passenger service between the two. There you go. So we gotta get 3 trains. This is definitely faster growth than last time. What's he doing up here? He's okay. Looks like alright, interesting. This is an interesting grade right here. That's pretty steep, so you can I don't know if we'll see a train go to this, but you can see how slowly it's gonna have to travel up and over that. Yeah, interesting. There's that art style though, the model railroad. You know, obviously it's not realistic, but it's, I don't know, I like it. I think it's cool. Just the gradients, all that kind of stuff, the sweeping curves, and just how the tracks laid out looks, you know. I like when it's not just trying to be realistic looking, because normally it doesn't in the end. I don't like when it doesn't if they're trying to make it look realistic. So I like this kind of style better. Graphics are pretty good for the age of this game. I can't remember how old this game is. I want to say it's like 10 years old now. Came out a while ago. But, wow. That's crazy to think. But yeah, it's an older game now. So you haven't played it, then weird, I guess. I don't know. I'm assuming it's for like a jet interest in it. But, I don't know. I recommend trying it out. It's on Steam. Steam now, so and I think it's pretty cheap. I had the original packaging for it, the original retail copy, when it first came out. So Bullhead's grown to be a town. So he's already grown Bullhead into a town, so now they can start transferring passengers and stuff. So he's doing pretty well there. I have a lot of money. What am I doing here? I need to start building more. Okay. What's next on the to-do list? Could I start getting wine, I guess, for him? Does Yuma demand wine? Yeah. Yeah, they do. I need to be paying attention. Okay, so bring this up here. Slide this great as possible. And then max it out. Go for it. Okay. Boom. Okay, so now you're creating wine, you're creating food, and you both want that. So I can build another line between the two of you and start the train going like that. How much is that going to cost? 370,000. I'll have to wait for that. I need to build a line over here too, so I can kind of cash in on the whole gold thing. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Also, am I going to go to Blythe? I think I'm going to go to Blythe. I think I will. Not 100% sure yet, but I think I will. I want to get to Phoenix next, really. Alright. It's not 380 yet, but we're getting there. Okay, there's the auction noise, but I don't see what happens. Okay. Huh. We have money. Oh. Okay. I gotta upgrade this to a station now, though. I'm gonna go to terminal. Hell with it. Just get it done now. Alright. So take all the food you can to here and gather all the wine that you can and take it back. Now you better be on the right track, otherwise I'm gonna be mad. It should be this one here. It's not on the right track. Ever. I cannot get the routing to work here, ever. Okay, let's see. So we'll get her. Oh, shoot. Why isn't this working? There we go. Oh, I don't have money for it? Oh, you're kidding me. I'm going to sell a stock real quick. I can't have them running to each other. Oh, that's annoying. I don't understand the routing. I wish I could delete this. Just, for some reason, it's impossible to click back on it once you built it if it's in the middle like that. I've never been able to do it. Alright, this is a 15-minute video of me trying to click on this. Come on. Come on. That's the train itself. I don't want to click on the train. Maybe once the train moves, I can click on it. Well, we'll see. Okay, but that's good. We're making decent money. I just now need to let's work our way towards Los Angeles. Oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Or San Diego. San Diego. I don't like it like that because it's kind of a weird approach. I'd rather kind of be able to go more easily north to LA. Okay. I don't want this to be a downhill at all. I want this to just be primarily uphill. That's no grade. Okay. want a bridge like that, though. Okay, that's the best, I guess, that I'm going to get. Maybe just build a little flatter into it. Yeah, okay. That'll have to do. All right, we got this. All right, and we're going to start now transporting the gold. It just, I mean, it's not going to really do much at this point. It'll just make money. But I can maybe try to get some more stuff going on in you from San Diego. Actually, I can. So I got the money to do this. So I'm going to quickly build to this over here. I'm not going to worry about the money. It'll cost too much. All right. And now, ooh, that doesn't create very much. Oh, well, okay. We'll just do that. I'm going to start trying to get some manufactured goods created here a little bit faster. That way we're not. That way, once the gold gets here, I can send it back to manufactured goods. And then since we're already here, build another line. And this will be my dedicated passenger service line. There we go. Just like that. And then build a depot. Send the trains between the two. So it's right engine. That's a 10-wheeler. I want to keep it with the mogul. All right, look at that. And they're selling all their stock. JP Morgan is selling all his stock. He must be having some trouble. Poor guy. This is weird looking on bridge. Okay. What? Oh, okay, you're good. Passenger service is doing well. This is doing well. So, yeah, this is how you want it to be done. Now you can see we're just making money like crazy, which is obviously a good thing. I need to give this guy another option, okay? And then I'm going to extend this out towards here. And I'm going to start delivering more cows. Okay, doesn't produce a lot, but the more you deliver, the quicker those will grow. You can grow these as well to supply more. So it's always should be a strategy that you have kind of going on. And then I need to connect them with the life. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. Double track there, because I have a feeling I'm going to be having stuff passing through here eventually, and just so I remember, I'm going to just build the station like that. And then we will start delivering our cornmeal into the life. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, look at that. Quite a little network that we have going on here. Rapid expansion, which is good. That's what you want. So now he gets to San Diego, he's going to pick up these manufactured goods instead. So as you can see, as you progress further in the game, a lot of workload starts to happen. You have to really be on top of managing everything and making sure that your goods are being delivered and picked up, and that you're not wasting anything. So yeah, it's kind of a balancing act, but that's what I like about this game, is that it can kind of go off the rails, excuse the pun sometimes. Where you have to really be on how to manage everything. And it's not micromanaging like you would have to do in Railroad Tycoon. There's less to constantly be thinking about. So let's get to Phoenix now. And then let's get all the way to Flagstaff now. Okay. And I just got rewarded for completing that thing from life, getting the cornmeal for them, getting that delivered between the two cities. So now I want to start passenger service between Phoenix and Flagstaff, I believe. Would be a good next step. Not the 10-wheeler though. Use the mogul, the engine of choice, I should say. I want to check all my trains real quick to make sure that they're all the same engine. So you can go to the train menu here. So this is American. So that's, okay. We're going to upgrade that to the Mogul. And that's all great. Okay. So now we can go down and see if he should be actually now transporting those cows in and out a little faster. So I made kind of a mistake here, and I'm going to fix it right now. I'm going to get rid of this train, and I'm going to have this train pick up from both of those locations now. That way, we're not having two trains pick up these locations that don't have enough to get out at that time anyway, because typically they're not going to. So he can run both of those. So yeah, I'm not paying attention up here. So you can see this train is not overworked, but it's underworked now. I'm not picking up enough passengers to warrant the as much as this train is doing. So I need to expand this service to another city because the route's not long enough. I'm not recreating passengers fast enough. So I'm not making as much money on that train. Like this one here, make 970,000 versus this guy, 657. I mean, I guess, you know what I'll do is I'll change up what it's carrying. I'll give it an extra mail. Because I should have more mail, really. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that for now. See how that goes. Blythe. So I'm creating food in Blythe. What am I going to do with that food? Don't know. Send it somewhere, I just don't know where. I'm going to start buying our competition stock real quick. Maybe I can knock him out real early. Pull what was it, Jim Hill? Yeah, pull a Jim Hill. I am going to have to start buying up my stock as well, though. But obviously I have the money to do this, so I'm going to do it. And actually, we're off to just a flying start this time. Typically, well, as you saw in the last game, it's not like this. But if you can capitalize on that gold early on, then you're good to go. So I'm not gonna play this one all the way through. I don't think, just because I know what's gonna happen already. I know I'm gonna beat this pretty quick. So I'm just gonna get these victory conditions met and end it at that. And I might do another video later where I actually finish this. The later game in this can get kind of boring because usually you have everything connected and you're just trying to maximize profits and keep track of your trains and upgrade them to the newer engines as they come out. But typically, yeah, there's not a lot that goes on in the later game. It's really just more in the beginning. But it's cool to see where you finish because you can try to, beat your net worth every time and try to make as much money as possible in the end. And there's a rating system that shows you like how you finished. To get in the very top, though, it's not that hard. I think the top's like President of the United States or something like that. That's the highest rank. And I've gotten there. I don't remember what the qualifier is, or if it's like your net worth or what it's based on. I think it's based on your net worth. But let's say the net worth was 10,000 or 10 million. I say to get that rating. I've finished like 100 million. Basically 10 times as much, and you're still the same ranking. So it's kind of shallow. It doesn't really go. It's not a good representation of how you played, I guess. Actually, I didn't record this, but on the last game we played, we got bought out, and I think I was maybe like in the top 60% rank. Somewhere near the middle, but not quite the middle, a little bit higher up. So even getting bought out that quickly on, still finished pretty well. So, yeah. But we can get in that later. All right. Oh, okay. Didn't even realize I was doing that. Okay, so I just bought out our competition. So I bought all the stock like that. That just seems crazy. Normally you have to buy out to your last one. I forgot he didn't have any stock. So okay. Now I think I talked about this last time. You can either liquidate or merge. If you merge, you keep their track and their stations and their trains and all that good stuff. If you liquidate it, you get this much. Typically, I think it's better to merge. But I always liquidate because I don't like the AI's routing typically. And then having to go and learn how he was managing it and how his trains were working. I like doing it myself, so I don't want to deal with that right now. So I'm just gonna liquidate it. And then yeah, let's just get the game kind of won, I guess. Let's get all the medals, and then I think I'm gonna end this game here. And then I might go back in later and finish it, so we can kind of see the rank I get. But I don't think most people are gonna want to sit and watch. That. So let's see. Okay, that's connected. I don't know if I went to Bullhead, but I did. So we'll connect to Las Vegas. Okay, that's done. And then we need a power plant in Las Vegas. So all I have to do is buy it because there's already one there. If there wasn't one there, then you could build one, which is kind of cool. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I'll record, or maybe I'll record the last gameplay on this. I'm not going to sit here and commentate on it because it's just really not that much. I think you get the idea of the game now. Hopefully seeing this one and just how different it can be based on where you start. So what I'll do is I'm going to probably record me finishing this game out, and I'll probably speed it up so that way you're not having to watch it, and then, well, all of it, I should say. You can still see it, but you won't have to sit there and watch every little thing I do in real time, because we have, at this point, another 74 years to go. We've only done, when did we start? I think 1850. So we went on 26 years. So we're not really that far into the game, and we're done. So this is one of the easier scenarios, though, and I got a pretty decent start, and you're able to make money pretty quick. So yeah, maybe I'll play one of the harder scenarios that we can kind of, so that way we can see with harder objectives, basically. It might be more fun to play the entire time rather than finishing here in 1877. But yeah, I'll record the remaining of this, speed it up, give some commentary on that, sped up, and then I'll slow down so you can kind of see the last little end bit of it, and kind of give you a tour of what it looks like when it's all done. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.